two dojos are at the center of this controversy. What is up, guys? Hey, what's up? It's Dave from Team Rubalcaba Network, TRN Cobra Kai Theories. What's up, guys? Thanks for joining me for another video. So today I thought I would do something that I've never done before and just dedicate a whole entire episode to your comments. So I woke up this morning, you know, because I have a lot of things going on. I have a lot of projects that I'm editing right now. One of them is the Roundtable Part 2, which will hopefully air early next week. So I'm still working on that. So I didn't really check the videos, like how they've been trending or anything like that. I've just been kind of responding to comments here and there. And then I woke up this morning and I was like, what the hell? Dimitri Destroyed video is like ranked #1 right now on my end as the fastest growing video ever that I've had. And I was like, what is going on here? So I was like, wow, pretty awesome to wake that up. So I wake up and see that. So I was like, you know what? Let's read some of these comments. So this video has about 80 something comments. I'm gonna minimize them just to the main comments. There's a lot of sub comments in there, but it has a lot of comments. And so I figured, what the hell? Let's just do one, talk about it. And if you haven't watched this yet, I'm gonna put the link above so you can click on it and watch it. But I thought it was a really fun video of just kind of deep diving into Dimitri and looking at the trailer, looking at season 1, season 2 transformation, and then how he's getting to where he's at in season 3. And it's just been like a crazy response to it. So it's really amazing to watch that kind of love. And so I figured we'd share some of the comments, and I'll make sure that that we kind of screen them a little bit, because I don't think there was anything negative in this one. Like, I don't mind, guys. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't mind you guys cussing and things like that. Just keep it like, you know, keep it, as long as you're not doing it towards somebody, I don't have a problem with it, because this show uses a lot of words like that, so I'm okay with that. As long as you're not doing that towards others, then just be respectful, you know what I mean? And so those comments I tend to remove or block, but anything else than that, as long as it's, you know, within reason, I allow those comments to go through, because a lot of them do get screened. So with that being said, let's show some love real quick to the channels, as I usually do. Let me see, here we go, shout outs. Okay, not gonna goof it up today. Make sure to jump into Cobra Kai Fanatics, guys. It's growing. I love posting in there. I love talking with you guys. I really enjoy having this group. It's really cool to see you guys on the channel and then in there as well. Cobra Kai fandom, love you, brother. I appreciate it. This dude does a lot of animation stuff too, which is really cool. The one and only Watch Party, Bonsai Kai Dojo, Cobra Kai Companion, The Chosen One, the Cobra Kai Kid. This dude is just crushing. I need to update his slide, because I think he's close to like 90,000. Cobra Kai Studio, and the one and only Cobra Kai Nation. This dude is blowing it up right now. Make sure to show him some love and tell him that TRN sent you. Hit that again, man. What is wrong with me? I did that yesterday too. If you guys want to know, the reason why is my microphone's right here and it's blocking the corner where some of the buttons are, so I have to like look around it without being too obvious that I can't actually see it. So let's do this, guys. Let's get into looking at some of these comments and just having a little bit of fun. I don't know how long we're gonna go. We'll probably just go to read most of them. I don't want it to be like a 20-minute video, so I'm just gonna read through some of them. And make sure you guys leave your comments below as well. I love reading your comments. I read every single comment, mostly within the same day, so, and I try to respond to all of them. So make sure you blow the hell up the comment section. I appreciate that, man. It's really fun to see you guys engaging, and it's just one of those things that it's so fun to watch you guys love or have comments about these characters. All right, guys, let's jump over to the comment section. So we're gonna start with just from the top. So this was the most recent, I think, so far. Dilly Bag Gaming. This was a fantastic video, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect this cool and deep of an analysis of Dimitri, and I love your prediction on season 3. I'm assuming that's what you're going to say. The music complements it all too. You earned a subscriber. Well, thank you, brother. I really appreciate it. I've been noticing a trend right now that I'm picking up a lot of subscribers. So thank you guys for all the new subscribers out there. I appreciate you. And thank you for finding my channel. I love Cobra Kai if you haven't figured that out. And so my wife says I nerd out to it like all the time. I do nerd out to it. I don't care. I'm not gonna show shame for loving this series. Mike H, imagine if Hawk pulls a Robbie and kicks Dimitri off the railing. Man, would that be like hardcore karma, right? But I think we've seen that. But I do think that Hawk and Dimitri are gonna get into some fight outside of the dojo, in the streets. And I kind of talk a little bit about this, but I think it's gonna become a very, let's say, violent encounter where Dimitri could possibly get really injured. So check out the video. I share more about that, and I did release one about Hawk as well, so you guys can check those out. It Be Me says, if Dimitri and Hawk could get back on the same page, imagine what he could learn from each other. Hey little guy, I think he's talking about my son because he stepped into the shot the other day. TRN, Cobra Kai Fanatics, appreciate that. I mean, wouldn't that be amazing if they could work things out and get on the same team? They would be a powerful duo. But I'm starting to feel, guys, and you could quote me on this, I'm starting to see the similarities in the rivalry between Johnny and Daniel. It's like it's parallel, like they have the same hatred for each other, and it's just amazing to see this like mini rivalry, even though there's a whole bunch of them throughout the series. But to see theirs start to escalate reminds me a little bit of Karate Kid-ish, you know, part 1 with Daniel and Johnny, the conflict. So it's cool to see this inner battle between them starting to evolve, and Dimitri is just throwing gasoline on the fire, man. It's so awesome. Let me see, Savrat, hope I said that right. You made a 3-minute video into a 12-minute video. Damn you. I think I responded to this. Hold on. Let me see. I think I did. I don't know if it's gonna let me open it. Oh, there he goes. Oh, you caught me guilty. I really did. Well, I like reading your guys' comments, so I have fun with that. JVS says, as if Dimitri can beat up Hawk, WTF. Bro, he already did. I mean, did you not see season 2? He gives him a roundhouse kick, kicks him into the glass, and he already did, dude. The question is, what is Hawk gonna do about it? So let's see. Tommy Guns, Dimitri killed Hawk out of aggression, but by accident. One of the deaths of season 3. Death of Hawk, or maybe not. I would probably be the worst writer. I love it, dude. Like, you know, we do know that something tragic is gonna happen. 3 people supposedly are gonna lose their lives. I mean, there could be a wide variety of reasons why. I would hate to see, and this is just me, man. I know a lot of you guys are like out there commenting, hell yeah, I already know it. I'm gonna see you guys down with Dimitri. He needs to go. I get it. But he's been a character that we've watched evolve very similar to Hawk. But for whatever reason, people don't like it. Like, he's stepped up. You're seeing signs of aggression. So I think they're running very parallel to each other. And of course, their friendship is what makes it even harder. And I will tell you this, true story. When I was about 11 or 12 years old, I did have a good buddy. He used to live down the street from me, always hang out, whatever. We were really good friends. But as we got older into junior high, we just didn't get along for whatever reason. And because of that friendship, it escalated at school. Like, we got into kind of a little tussle until one of the teachers came out, you know. We got into a little tussle. And so I get it, like when you know somebody and you feel like you know someone, it's a little easier to kind of pull the trigger, not literally, I mean with fists. It's a little easier to like just get into it. So it's because something runs deep, maybe like that hurt. And I remember the situation was he egged my house, and that's what led to it. So like he jabbed, and then I wanted to jab back. So I get it, like that's what's happening with them. John Scott, love the channel, keep it up. Thanks, brother. I always appreciate you, man. I see you in the comments all the time. Goat says, fire intro, bruh. I appreciate that, man. I think it took me like 2 days to do that dang thing. Jaden, if this was true and actually happens in season 3 where Dimitri destroys Hawk, then I'm gonna stop watching Cobra Kai, because characters like Hawk is what makes the show amazing. But if this loser destroys him, then it'll just look stupid and ridiculous. He already has, guys. He's already, we're seeing it in season 3, but we know it's leading to some major conflict. There is major conflict coming. Low Fan says Dimitri stands no chance. One kick to the face, and Dimitri thinks he's tough. Hawk will destroy him. Now, I always like this, guys, because everyone wants to talk smack about it, but you see fights, one punch. You can see the fighter getting beat up, beat up, beat up. It's like the 12th round, 15 seconds left. Boom, he knocks the other guy out. The guy that's been taking the beating the whole entire fight, one punch knocks him out. How can you say he didn't win? He still won. He knocked the guy out. So it doesn't matter if he was winning the whole entire fight. What matters is who won it at the end, and Dimitri has. So Dimitri gets no respect, and that's okay. But just think of that in that context, man. You can get beaten up the whole entire match, but push comes to shove, when it ends, who's the last man standing? And in this case, it was Dimitri. Let me see. I don't know how to say this. Prasalop? We'll just leave it at that. I think the idea of Dimitri taking up karate and defeating Hawk is not good. Dimitri is really not a fighter. He doesn't like pain. He hasn't suffered like Eli. It doesn't harbor the anger. I think he does. We're seeing some of that anger come out in that episode when they're at the party. Starts like, Eli, I know you wet your bed, Eli. He's showing that. The reason he got into karate because he noticed that the babes started surrounding Hawk, which is very true. So maybe his motives are questionable. I don't think he should show the dedication, discipline that sometimes that he really isn't interested in to propel him into the top rank of martial art. I think he misses his friend and will slap back to the discipline of his books and study a field he is more comfortable and formidable. He is a nice guy after all. So I agree with you guys. His motives are a little questionable, but at the end of the day, he's starting to show growth. And in my book, that's all that matters right now. He's showing growth. He's kind of toughening up, and we're seeing that he's starting to figure out that he could kick some butt, man, and that's scary. Like that, he's just this wimpy, nerdy guy with one thing, is that he's learning to fight and he could defend himself. Mr. Jam 26, it's entirely possible that Dimitri tripping Hawk on the soccer field was most likely triggered by Hawk striking first, given their respective dojos. I feel like Dimitri's motivation is mainly grief over losing his best friend. I really, really agree with you. Dimitri never really wants to learn karate. He only did it because of Hawk. He would probably rather have a combative rivalry with Hawk than have no relationship with Eli. I understand that 100%. I'm expecting to see an angry side of Dimitri in the first half of the season, and then a depressed side of Dimitri in the second half. I agree, because he's going to be in the hospital hurting like hell. I agree with you. Also, I'd like to see Dimitri possibly blame Johnny and or Miguel for the way that Hawk turned out. So it's possible, man. Chick-fil-A Cow. Man, I love that name. I think Hawk will go downhill in season 3. Here's why. In season 2, I think I saw this one. This one's a monster one. Hold on, let me see if I can open it up. My computer is freezing right now. There it goes. So he basically does a bullet by bullet what happened, and this is something similar that I talked about in Hawk's video as well. Is there's multiple situations where he loses or he gets handled, and even within his own dojo, Miguel knocks him out. I mean, this dude is tough. I think we like the bravado and that he's tough, but at the end of the day, when you look at the column of wins, he had season 1 tournament wins, season 2 0, just got beat up, man. So it's I don't want to say it, but it's tough to say that Hawk is a badass when he keeps getting pounded. So I'm hoping season 3 he proves us wrong. Let me see. U1T. Okay, so here's my opinion. This is probably the last one we're gonna read, guys. I like Hawk more, but that side. Let me do this again. Okay, so here's my opinion. I like Hawk more, but that aside, if Dimitri and Hawk would fight in season 3, I think Hawk would definitely win. That's because Dimitri can no longer learn Miyagi-Do since Daniel's wife pretty much said no more karate. and it restricted him. And since Hawk is now getting trained by Kreese, he will advance even more, making Hawk's skill in fighting will at least better than Demetri's. I swear, if Hawk loses another fight to Dimitri, I'm gonna lose my mind. So I actually mentioned something very similar to this because he will continue training, and his training is gonna deepen with Kreese at the helm. So I agree with you, like he is definitely gonna learn while Dimitri's training and let's say Miyagi-Do's training may not continue to happen. It's just gonna be based on what they've already learned. We do know Sam is learning some new things with the bow sticks and Daniel in the trailer. But what about the rest of the dojo? I think there's some very valid points there that their training will come to an end for maybe most of the season, if not the entire season. I don't know, we're not too sure about that, but I think there's some really valid points. So I think we're gonna end with that, guys. This video is going a little bit longer than I thought, but I love these comments, so keep putting your comments, guys. I love to read them. Check out this video if you haven't seen it already, and also check out the Hawk one as well that I dropped them both on the same day. So appreciate the love. Stay tuned, you guys. Lots to come. I'm really excited about the roundtable too. I think you guys are really gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be epic. So that one we will premiere. So that one is gonna be premiered, and I'm hoping that everybody shows up. Tell your mama, tell your friends. This one is going to be big, and you guys will not be disappointed. All right, guys, I'm gonna get on out of here. Until next time, I'll talk to you later. I'm out.